This one. Okay, how did you translate about for number one?
Mấy trà xạ.
Okay, can you all reply me? How about other people? How do you say the first
Mấy trà,
word?
mấy trà xạ. Bầu, bầu trà.
Okay, here we have to remember this is okay, I will note it for the comment. Okay, here the word okay, here friend. So here, how do you ja will be you can put it between these two subject plates, and then the first one made that, but we have to put kind of declension format in the word made that. So how do you put what kind of format you will put here? So here, the only thing you have to know is meta is only for the word friend, but there is no any other case in this word. So in the first word, what kind of case we have to put here? It's not only meta because it's in the subject plate, so that it will be, how do you think?
Cái apple trong là khi cả lớp rồi. Create các bạn. Màပြောđây để qua apple đấy.
Yeah, I heard the word that you reply me kind of made that star. Is it like this? But here we don't have any declension format. But the thing we have to put the word TV kind of subject format. So we have to put the kind of declension format kind of case. What kind of case we have to put it here in the first word?
Nominated.
It's not only meta, but what it will be to kind of finalize one. So in the subject, please, mostly what kind of case do we put? Do you still remember? So for example, here, I will show you the first one. Okay. Here, this one, we can put it in the middle, for example, like this. So here, go na ja mahimsa. We don't only say go na ja. We don't only say like this. Go na. I mean go na ja. Not like that. But we have to put go na like this. So how do you think in the exercise? In the exercise, instead of meta, what kind of case we have to write down here?
Cái đầu đúng rồi. Mấy tiền. Mấy.
So I will ask you the same sample one. How do you say in the nominative format for the nominative? Do you know nominative?
Mấy tố.
Very good. Mei to cha. We have to write down mei to cha. And then his. How do you translate his?
Essa.
Very good. Tessa. Mei to cha tessa. Teacher.
Austria.
Seria.
Very good. But here, this is for two people. If you maybe the teacher can be only one teacher, or maybe two teacher. So, because we are seeing do the here teachers, but you don't need to think about that do here that they're plural format. But the thing is plural because there's a two people here. The friend and his teacher. So it can be it can be plural, so it will be translated into like kind of plural format. But in the Pali translation, it can be translated only one teacher, but we have to put kind of plural format. So here we will just write out Tessa Ajario. Ajario. And then what will be put it after those two subjects? Do you remember? May to ja Tessa Ajario and then?
Viharan.
Ajaryosa.
Yeah, very good. We need one more ja here because here the thing is we have to put two ja in this format. So, may to ja Tessa Ajario ja. Okay, you can continue.
Viharan.
Very good. Viharan.
Viharan.
And then?
Kechanti.
Kechanti. Very good. And how about number 2? So this one. So here we will put only one ja. Ajario. And then? How do you say?
Pokka.
This is not Pokka. This is?
What?
How do you say kind of students or like pupil in Pali?
Taitasa.
Yeah, very good. But it's not only say sa. It will be in the nominative format. So how will it be in the nominative one? Say. Nominative. Nominative is very simple. The first option that you have to remember. So say sa will be how do you think? Say.
Seisa.
I want you to put in the nominative format. Do you remember nominative? It's not only say sa, but we have to put in the format to be kind of subject plate. So it will be. How do you think? Say. It's not say sa. But how we will write down here?
Seito.
Say so. Very good. Say so. Ajario. Say so.
Seisosa.
Ja.
Seisoja. Sediam.
Very good. Tediam. Mendanti. Very good. And number 3. How about Q? Duan. And then? Sanja.
Anja. Ahanja.
Ahanja.
Nagaram. Kichanti. Kichama.
Nagari.
How do you say? Naga.
Nagaram.
I heard two options. I heard two options that you are talking. You are translating here. Nagara or Nagarasme. Which one?
Nagarasme.
Okay, how about other people? Nagaran or Nagarasme? Yeah, it's going to someone, direction to someone. To somewhere.
Two people. Nagara. Two people.
No, you don't need to consider the subject like singular or plural. I mean only the plate. here we are kind of given direction to go somewhere to the city. If we translate it into to the city to, so it would be Nagaram. It's not
Dạ,
Nagarasame. But
Nagara.
if you would like to translate into at or at somewhere, like by using at, so that you have to translate that same, that here too, it will be translated into Nagara. So what kind of case it is? Do you remember?
Object.
Yeah, it's object in Pali. Do you remember in Pali?
Việc cầm mạch của
Which case is it? It started with A. It's no article. Article mean in English we say article is like A and D. This is for very good. Very good. Accusative. No, it's not nominative.
Accusative.
This is accusative. So when we would like to put in object format or to the kind of direction that we are going to somewhere, so we use these two kind of thing. We have to use the accusative. It's not only the object, but it's also for the kind of direction that we are going. So this is using for accusative. Nagaran, and then how do you say go? How do you say go in Pali?
Picture.
Yeah. This is quite easy that you already remember. And how about number 4? Đoàn hóa.
Desa. No. Is no.
Do you remember your? Maybe you didn't remember is. So it will be the what? Okay. Later, if we do the kind of declension format, probably you will remember the word, the kind of the table of the pronouns. But here you are not quite remember. Okay, this is your mean, the what? How do you say the sun?
Bukta.
The what one? Bo? How do you say bo? Very good. It will be Poto. It's not only Pota. Okay, Pota is just the name. Just the name. We don't put any declension format, the case, but here it will be in the subject place, so that we have to put Poto or because it will be nominative. The what Poto, what will be? Tuan wa, the what Poto, and then where's next? Tuan wa, the what Poto. How do you write down this one? Okay. You are forgetting the kind of important word. Tuan wa, the what Poto wa. What are they doing? Nothing.
Các bạn bất chấp tu.
Okay, do is only for the third person. But here, you or your son, do you think is it third person or second person or first person? Maybe it is correct, like do and do. That kind of conjugation format we do have. But here we don't use do and do for this word because it's not third person. Third person means so, like he, she, they, so that we have to use third person. Or the names, all the name can be used in the third person. But here it's only for you or yourself, kind of you. You will be second person. So in the second person, what will be? What we have to use here? Do you remember do and do after do and do what's next? Do you still remember the conjugation? Sorry?
Cheetah.
He, very good. He. So how do you conjugate he in this word? How do you say cook in Pali?
Pacha.
Pacha. If we put he, how do you write down?
Chahi.
Okay. Pachahi or pachahi?
Pachahi.
Which is correct? Pachahi or pachahi, which one is correct?
Pachahi.
How about others? The first one or second one? How about others?
Second one. I think second one.
Sorry, you said first one or second one?
I think second one, teacher.
Second one? Yeah, the correct one is the second word, pachahi. No, we don't say pachahi. And when we put me, ma, or he, you have to remember the word, the conjugation format will be shorter vowel to the longer vowel. For the R to R vowel, R to R vowel, pachahi or me, ma, pacha, me, pacha, like that. But here in this conjugation format too, you have to remember when we put the word he to ask for something, like we are giving kind of order to someone, so that when we order to someone, so we have to put he, ta. So in the second person he, we have to use he, not only he. But for the ta, it will be just symbol, but the ta. But for the he, we have to stay use the word like vowel, long vowel. Okay, the thing you remember here. And how about number 5? How do you translate number 5?
One.
So we will only use only one one. So and then
So the wa make the wa no the wa.
you did this
Dasa
okay. Dasa
make
very good. So dasa made wa, and then
nagari.
yeah, nagari or nagaras made 2. Both are okay. So both are correct. Nagaras made. Do you remember? Smay or A or correct. Nagari or nagaras made. And then